Okay. So we made it past the sirens and past the desert, and now we are in a factory of some kind. The factory, this appears to be the droid factory from Revenge of the Sith. Or, I'm sorry, Attack of the Clones. I couldn't remember which terrible Star Wars movie it was. This is where C-3PO gets his head replaced with a battle droid's head. I think a lot of people would say that Attack of the Clones is the worst Star Wars movie now. I think that's a little revisionist. I think Phantom Pain is far worse. Or not Phantom Pain. Phantom Menace. Phantom Pain is fantastic. The Phantom Menace, I think, is a far worse game. What is the point of this? What is going to happen here? Nothing good. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I did that for. Oh, I get it. I get it. This is thrilling gameplay. That's really tedious. I don't know if there's supposed to be some tension here. It's not like I'm afraid I'm going to end up being pushed into those blades. That's just not going to happen. Except spikes, not blades, but the point remains. And I really do hate the L2 and R2 triggers on the PlayStation 3's DualShock 3. They are terrible. I don't know who that is. Pretty cool effect. I guess it's the Temple of Pandora, is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. I've said Labyrinth Dungeon. Same difference. Top off my health, since there's no backtracking in this game. Or in any of them, I think, other than the most recent one. I'm surprised there's no Phoenix Feather here. It feels like a while since we've had one. I guess there are 3 more sirens that aren't particularly thrilled with the way we handled their sisters. I don't blame them. That was brutal and different and cool. One of the things I do not really understand about this game is how the red orb meter at on the UI bar functions. I don't understand what the point of it is. Since the orb, getting an orb filled doesn't signify anything. That was cool. Finishing off like one of those red orb numbers doesn't mean that you can upgrade something. It just... I think it signifies 500 or something. I should know this at this point, but I have not been paying close enough attention. This is cool. This is a cool game. I do not condone violence towards women, but if any woman you're dating is just a mouth with no eyes or nose, they're probably evil. I think that's safe to say. Still, I would probably diffuse the situation and get away rather than resort to Kratos' tactics. But I'm just kind of a gentleman in that way. These are really annoying enemies. I don't know if they're as annoying as the underground guys, but they're close. Their dodge counter thing is really annoying. We have another vista here, not quite as impressive. That doesn't... I guess maybe on the PS2 that looked far away. It doesn't look far away to me. It just looks like a very low-res model. Slightly far away. I guess the illusion just doesn't work as well when you don't have scan lines or interlacing. Whatever the hell else that previous generation had.
Kronos, the last of the mighty Titans, emerged from the desert sands. On his back, Pandora's temple awaited, massive and patient, ready to challenge all who went in search of its guarded treasure. For 3 days, Kratos climbed the sheer walls of the mountain. He knew he would either recover Pandora's box or perish inside the cursed temple, never to return to the world of man.
I'm a little confused by the presence of... that was great. The presence of relatively fresh corpses here. Did this guy kill 3 sirens as well? And did he climb for days and nights to get up here? He just looks like a dude. And then he got here and didn't get any farther. It's a pretty incredible feat just to have made it this... overthinking. It's just there. It's just window dressing, you know? Don't think about it too much. Okay, so it is Pandora's temple. another pull away vista that would probably be really impressive if it wasn't so obvious that that's just a texture. There's other dudes here. There's a bunch of dudes here. So people are constantly able to make it this far and not any farther? I don't get it. This seems like the hard part. Kratos looks pretty good. I think they did a good job updating his model. Maybe he looked this good in the PS2. I don't... it's been so long. I doubt it. It's a harpy. Harpy statue. I don't know any Greek mythology trivia facts about the harpies. Knowledge on that at all. I don't know that I can cover. And to be fair, most of what I recollect about Greek mythology in general comes from sort of vague notions from like primary school, and then
So, you think you can conquer the Temple of the Gods, do you? It's never been done, you know. Sooner or later, the Harpies will bring what's left of you back for me to burn. The gods hid Pandora's box in here, so no mortal would ever claim its power. And yet, year after year, I open the gate for more and more soldiers and place more and more bodies on these pyres. If I were you, I'd leave now. But I can see you are determined. Very well. May the gods grant you strength to conquer the perils that lay before you. Good luck, Spartan.
I was going to say, what I can recall is from, I guess, sort of just general trivia knowledge, primary school. How are they going to be recycled? You burn them, there's not going to be much left. And from having read the Iliad, the Odyssey, and the Aeneid in college, which was a long time ago now, like 10 years ago. Who is this guy supposed to be?
It's always the same. Madmen and fools seeking glory. I know, as you can see by my somewhat disheveled state. I was the first to attempt the temple, and the first to die. The gods punished me for my failure, and now I must tend to all who have followed me, and perished.
Will you say something different?
The architect who built this temple was a zealot. He lived only to serve the gods, but went mad trying. The rumor is that he's still alive, still inside, still trying to appease the gods who abandoned him years ago.
Yeah, okay. I don't know who this guy is, but his voice actor sounds really amateurish and really out of place. It sounds like just some dude who they had around the office. It might in fact be the case. Cyclops. Ease. Once again, no plural for Cyclops, because as far as I can remember, there was only one Cyclops in Greek mythology. So you wouldn't have had need for a plural. hell? There's like a... Okay, there, finally let me do it. What? That sucks. I should probably upgrade that magic because I think it lets you hammer the button for additional bonus damage. That may also be God of War 2. I don't. I'm trying to keep them straight, but they do blend together to some extent. They're very similar games. Dodge timing on that, like, that precise?
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Once again, that's a tight window. That's pretty obnoxious. Because I'm not hitting the wrong button, I'm just thinking about it for a third of a second too long. Yeah, that's really short. No modern game would get away with a quick time window this tight. Come on. And I really don't have any input lag, so it's not that. Or, I mean, I'm sure there's some, but I'm not detecting it. The game I'm playing on the game preview with the HD Capture Pro, and it's pretty good. It's virtually instant. It seems instant. I guess no detectable input lag that I can find. So that's not the reason why. That's just a really, really tight timing window. It's barely enough time to register the input and press it. I did it successfully a couple of times, so I can't say it's impossible, but I'm having difficulty with it now. It might be old age. There's that Phoenix Feather I've been waiting for a while. Makes me glad I picked Hell for having magic there, since it just got full magic. This looks like it's breaking. It's not. Okay, here we go. This whole area of the game is like one big puzzle. It's pretty cool. Take out these archers real quick. So annoying. Because I can't see it. I have to go by the audio cue. And it makes most of its noise after it's already connected, which is really annoying. And I dodged through that and it still got me, so I don't know. don't know why these two are like have so much health compared to the other ones. Can't flip them up as easily. I'm guessing we'll circle back here. I don't remember. It's been too long. Yeah, I remember the rings. This part's cool. This is well done. Hey, look at this texture. Come on. I recognize it's originally a PS2 game, but put a little bit of effort in. These may be instant death, I don't remember. They probably are. What? Oh, there's archers. Well, I have seen the game over screen once. That was not a death, though. That was the Oracle falling to her death. So far I consider myself to be on pace for my hardcore mode run of God of War on normal. Not really sure what the point of having the archers respawn or even being in this room is. It doesn't seem difficult in any way. And this is how you rotate the dungeon, I think. I should probably go out there and see what I can see before I do that. The chair is very squeaky, I'm sorry. I need to lubricate it. Actually, probably need to just get a new gaming chair. I've had this one for a couple of years, and it's still very comfortable, and the padding's very good, except for on the armrests, where it's kind of worn down. I guess that part is, the padding maybe not as high quality, or because it's so relatively thin in comparison to padding on the rest of the chair. But overall, been a pretty good chair. It's like a DX Racer kind of clone. I bought sort of an impulse buy on Amazon for, it was like $200 or something, and it's held up pretty well other than the armrests. Probably should just go with a very ergonomic chair for my next chair. Just spend a lot of money on something that's a little bit better engineered and designed. Okay, so this must be how I rotate the dungeon. And then what does this one in here do? I probably should have just taken care of it before I went out, after all. I don't think there's any way to dive under the water. Or maybe there is? It's not clear. I'm pressing every button, it's not working, so I don't think so. It looks like at some point I'm going to come up from here. But I don't seem to be able to dive down to it. I see. Okay. I have to get like some sort of a gem over there or something. That makes sense. This door here, with I can't remember if that's what Hades looks like or not in this series, but that door I have to keep an eye on as well. Okie doke. And I don't trust that these are actually shut down for good either, and I am fairly certain these wants to kill me. I did not know that. I did not know that. This may not be accurate to Greek mythology, but I was not aware that muses were the daughters of Zeus. If that's actually not something that they just made up for this game, that's something I was not aware of. I know that these games go pretty hard on just like random Greek references. I'm pretty sure in one of them you fight Hercules. I think Prometheus is in one of them. This is another magic power, I think the last magic power, and I'm pretty sure it's Hades.
Artemis.
Kratos, the gods demand more of you. You have learned to use the blades of chaos well, but they alone will not carry you to the end of your task. I offer you the very blade I used to slay a titan. Take this gift and use it to complete your quest. Take this weapon, Kratos. Take this power and use it to defeat your enemies.
I had completely forgotten that there was a secondary weapon.
Go with the gods, Kratos. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
That there was a secondary weapon in this game, and it's probably mostly because I never use it. It's hard to justify using it because by the time you get here, your Blades of Chaos are going to be upgraded. Probably several times, and as a result, this thing is always going to be lagging behind. I'll play around a little bit, but I don't really plan to use it too much. It's not necessary like the Cesti are, but I will take it out here and mess around with it a little bit. It seems good, but these are the weakest enemies in the game. Doesn't seem bad though, I will admit. This is actually pretty cool. I might play around a little bit more than I expected to. It already comes with the L1 moves. Doesn't seem quite as good against the Medusa. Once again, another thing I didn't think I'd ever have to pluralize. I guess I can just call them Gorgons. Plug in this controller shortly. I do have multiple DualShock 3s, but I don't know where my other ones are, so I'm just going to keep using this one. I think I have 3 of them. One I think I always used for my PlayStation TV. I have one of those too. No, I don't know why. I guess PlayStation TV uses DualShock 4. I have 4 DualShock 4s. This is really oh no. Very close to getting one shot in there. Whoa, 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 don't try to fight her. You can't seem to knock them out of that. I mean, I'm sure it is possible. I'm never able to do it. No, 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 no. Don't mess around. Just dodge until she's done with this crap. So the other thing about the dodge is it seems to only be oh, I'm really close to dying. It seems to only be 4-way, and that's really annoying. I don't know why that's the case. Or 4-directional, like you can't dodge in a lot of directions I'd like to dodge in. And before I forget, let me plug in my controller.